Dum 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 dum. Test, test, test. New campaign. Yes. Hmm. Where's the thing that turns off the annoying auto aim that I don't want to know about? Possibly that one? Hey, Josh. You know what? I've got... So I'm trying some new recording software. Let me know how the voice balance is, because it looks like I might be peaking a bit high. Actually, I'm going to turn that down just a tiny bit. Hopefully that should be better. How's the background noise? Is that all right? We got some new lighting. That way and that way. I'll work out where the camera is. There and there. I'm also trying a different bit of software, so rather than the stuff that came with the capture card, which I still have to use for local captures, but isn't great for streaming because you get like a lag and delay and all sorts of nasty things. I'm using some better software for that. Right, let's see if I've got all the settings right when we start playing, I guess. Right. Let's try that one. Let's try a sniper that I don't normally use because I've already got all the unlocks for this one. What do we reckon? Springfield, Mannlicher. Ah, we haven't actually unlocked any of these. The K98? Yeah, let's do that. Let's try the K98. With the camo skin. Yeah, the lights are helping a lot. I mean, it took me a while to get them set up because I was getting reflections off the glasses, so they're a lot higher than all the guides sort of recommend they should be, but it seems to be working still. Right, so we got K98, STG, MP44 even. What the hell is it called? I can't remember. My brain's dead. It's too late. Well rod. First aid, grenade, silenced ammo, another grenade. So that'll do nicely. Start game. It is MP44, isn't it? MP40 is the other one. I don't know.
1943. A world at war. A world in turmoil. We'd closed the trap on Hitler's North Africa campaign. But what next? Churchill urged an Allied invasion of Italy.
STG-44, there we go.
Mediterranean, the soft underbelly of the crocodile. The Americans took some convincing, but Winston won them over. General Dwight D. Eisenhower, Allied Commander-in-Chief, is masterminding the entire Mediterranean strategy. As for me, I'm headed for San Celini, a secluded island to Italy's southwest.
Dum da dum dum dum. Pretty sure there's a fifth one of these announced. Maybe I'm making that up. Can't remember.
We've been losing ships in the area. British intelligence thinks the Luftwaffe's presence on San Celini might explain why. The Royal Navy dispatched a captured Italian freighter, the Orchidia, to investigate. She was equipped with the very latest radio interception equipment. The intelligence she gathered confirmed our worst fears. The Nazis have a new wonder weapon. Survivors from the destroyed ships have talked about a new kind of missile. Radio controlled from the plane that launched them. These rockets can track our ships with lethal accuracy. The Orchidia's job was to monitor Luftwaffe radio transmissions and find out what the Germans are up to. Even if that meant making the ultimate sacrifice.
That's a big old boom.
Now we need to know what the Nazis are planning and how we can stop them. A member of the Luftwaffe's top brass is on the island. General Tobias Schmidt. It's no secret Hitler thinks highly of him. Schmidt would never let himself be taken alive. And he'd never betray his beloved Führer. But he might just be carrying some information we can use. My mission? Kill Schmidt. Kill all high-ranking officers. And get the hell out.
Sure, I'm positive it's that simple. We are going to have to rebind the controls though, because I've
sure those men didn't die in vain.
changed keyboard
Find out all I can about the new rocket.
since the last time I played this. And I believe my bindings are different. Hey, Federico. How you doing? Mouse and keyboard. Sprint, screw walk, stance, that's fine. Shooting, empty lung space, yep. Reload, escape toggle. Shoulder toggle, yeah, that's fine. EQ, yeah. Reverse is space, R, P, E, R, space. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Q, F, yep. These are the ones I need to change. Bandage. Yep, cool, done.
Schmidt's my primary target. Need to find out the Nazis' plans for the new missile. Schmidt isn't the only target. Need to take out the officers, too.
So we should have an interesting lineup for Saturday's stream. I've got quite a few new games. So we have AI War 2, which just came out today. Oh, hello. We have, what else did I have? Noita, which I picked up. It's a roguelike side-scroller platformer with full physics, which is it's very silly and kind of rage-inducing, but that's roguelikes for you.
Have to suffice.
What else did we have? I was going to do Lumina as my third one. I don't think I picked a fourth. Thursday I'm going to do a long stream in the evening of No Man's Sky just to give that some extra time, because just doing an hour doesn't seem to get you very far. You just sort of get going and then it's time to stop and move on to the next game. So I thought, why not do a whole stream dedicated to it on Thursday? Right, where's the rock? What have you two been up to then, Federico and Josh? Been playing anything interesting? Nice bit of crumbly wall there. Just what you don't really want happening. Yeah, the voicing game does sound different to the cutscene. I wonder if it's because I'm playing a different character, maybe? Maybe I picked a different character during the character select bit. Not intentionally, but... Is there a way to whistle? I'm thinking of another game. Sure there was a way to whistle. Flare TNT. Must be thinking of another game. Josh has been mostly playing World of Warships. Better not use the super loud. Oh, hang on a minute. One thing it does have the wrong way around. Where's the mouse wheel? No, for weapon, that one. Next weapon, down, previous weapon up, please. Who has it the other way round? Seriously. I can't remember what I got up to in World of Warships. I know I had the Tier 10 Japanese torpedo destroyer. The name's escaping me at the moment. I think I had the Tier 8 Japanese battleship.
Suppose that'll do.
Pretty sure I had the 8 carrier as well for Japan. After that, I think I was down into the 7s and 6s and maybe even a few 5s. Yeah, I know I can throw the rock, but I was sure you could sort of sit here and whistle, and when they came, you yank them over the edge. But I must be thinking of another game. Hey, Matthew. Yeah, bullet castration simulator. I needed to test some new stream settings. I thought, why not? Well, I say settings. It's new software, so instead of using the one that came with my capture card, I'm using
Looks like a good vantage point.
a variation of OBS. I've also got some new lighting up there and there. Camera doesn't go wide enough. Which side is it? This side. We'll probably make it go wider that side. See more of my pointing. Never mind, I'll mess around with that when we're not streaming. Alright, what do we have up here? K98 that we've already got. Some ammo. More ammo. Trip mine. You miss old Mao, horribly stressed, unkempt, and with production value in the negatives. I mean, horribly stressed would have been back in Napoleonic Wars days. Unkempt is still going. I mean, seriously, it's just tied back at the moment. Production value's not too much higher than it used to be. Where? There was binoculars, wasn't there?
What's with the camera?
Let's tag who we can find. That zoom's a bit strong. I mean, obviously you want it for the longer distance spotting, but being able to tone it back a bit would be good. That wind is quite strong. According to Stream Post, if you go to a rock, you can change it to a whistle. Rock. Ah, yes. Well done. I did think it was this game that had that. Hey guys, can we have another fly pass so I can shoot some fools? Oh, liver shot. Not quite sure where he heard it, as I'm sure the noise was up. Now we wait patiently. Yeah, I reckon about there. Little bit of drop, little bit to the left. This is the wind. We could just shoot the container and alert absolutely everyone. Seriously, plane. Sometime today? See, I need to have a drink. But you know the second I take my hand off the keyboard. I'm going for it. Yeah, I was just remembering when I played this with Chad, and Chad was sat up here on Overwatch, and he's like, I see one in the field. And I'm like, oh no, that's going to be me. Immediately get shot at. I can hear it. Faintly, I can hear the plane in the background. I'm just going to go down there and do this with a pistol. I know it's Sniper Elite, not Well Rod Elite, but... What's Matthew saying? He needs to go and sell commercial farming tools. Oh, that's different. But he implores me to play Bad Rats. Right, 2 seconds. Let me open up a tab with Bad Rats written in it on my second monitor. So I have a clue what on earth Bad Rats is. And I will give that a try at some point. Oh, la jaw. Oh, that's making my teeth hurt. Huh. They're conveniently right next to each other.
Seems to be all there is.
Okay, so we'll try to make Bad Rats not a Saturday stream. I do Thursdays, which is What would that be? Probably about now, actually. Um, in fact, it would likely be finishing about now. It would have started about 3 hours before now. So if that's better for you, maybe that's suitable.
Was war das?
Oh, what was that noise? Peekaboo.
It would seem there's nothing more to find.
Yeah, we definitely have a different character voice selected. Oh, good job, YouTube. Why does it say unable to connect to chat? Please try again later. Hey, why not take the shot? Okay, so we definitely got a couple of guys to the left. Oh, there's another one. Can I make it to that bush before he turns? No? Ooh, just got in there. Yeah, I'm not really in a position to take a shot. I'll just sit here quietly for a minute.
Wieder keine Post für mich. Du bist immer so optimistisch.
Saying the face cam looks a little grainy. This will be invisible because it's blue like the wall. I don't know if that's what you're referring to.
Found all I can.
Hi, random guy. Who's rather upset with what I just did. I mean, long distance seeing your mate get picked up, knifed in the throat, and then thrown into the floor is probably pretty traumatizing. He's still looking this way. It's like one side of your face looks like it's on 360p, but the game's on 1080. It's entirely possible the webcam settings are actually terrible. Let's have a look. Configure video. That doesn't look like... Okay. Resolution. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. What's that? Configure crossbar? No, that didn't do anything. Um, no, I'm not seeing too many options available to me at the moment. Come on. Yeah. And we'll go get his little friend up here. No other little friends around, not that I can see. So we'll just knife this one. Or brutally neck snap him, you know. Whatever floats your boat.
I won't find anything else here.
Shotgun ammo? I wonder if what it was doing is when I looked at the game screen, it decided I was somewhere else and changed the focus. It may be set to autofocus. Give me a second. So, yes, autofocus is currently on. Let's try disabling that. And then that looks better. Save that. There we go. I don't know if you saw those changes or if they only came off my preview, but let me know what you think. Can't we kick this so it makes noise? Get the old binoculars out and have a look what we can see now. That's more like it. That wind is going to be annoying. I'm going to try and shoot that when he walks underneath it. No, missed. Problem is I couldn't see how I missed. I suspect it went too far left because of the wind. Come on, noise thing. Not yet. Not yet. No. Do it again. Do it again. No, I can't. Can't get that hit. Close but no cigar. I do hate the wind. This is annoying. Oh, that's good though. Not quite high enough or right enough. Hit him, but no kill. There's no easy way to gauge the wind. Another person.
Well, hey there, fella. You're on my target list.
Right, I've got to aim quite a bit more right than I have been. Who's that? Come on, noisy, noisy, noise. Getting a bit optimistic with those long range shots, I think. I mean, I'm going to keep trying because why not? A lot easier if the wind was at a more favourable direction, though. Actually, no, I'm going to move in closer. We won't have the sound mask because we won't be close enough to use it, but... For a bit of a dash along the road, push to bush. They all seem to be staying back a bit. Are there two more this way? No, it's them. Right. What was that? Damn noisy helmets. Let's swap to
Erst in die Richtung. Wir müssen uns
go on, all group up. All group up. Oh yeah. Sticky! 3 for 1.
Er ist irgendwo da zu Boden gegangen. Zurück, verdammt!
The best bit is that ping sound the helmets make. You get that exact sound if you snipe someone in a steel helmet at airsoft. So satisfying. So satisfying. Wow, that's a disappointing viewpoint. Hoping you'll be able to climb through and actually see something. Oh, Mr. Officer. Hey. Oh, I'm probably going to get this name horribly wrong because I don't even know what that character is. I'll say Mayok. Please feel free to correct me on how on earth that is pronounced because, well, I mean, you're saying you're from Greece, so I'm getting a guess it's a Greek character. And hello, Blood and Gore 1000. How you guys doing? Whoop. That's an edge I didn't think was going to be there. Hi, buddy. Don't worry about wanting to change your name. There's far worse ones you could have had. I mean, Elite Snipes or 67 or something would have been absolutely horrible. Especially if you'd had the 11111 and the X's all around the edge, and it could have been far, far worse. Okay. It's not Mayok, it's Mage. I would never have guessed that. I made this before knowing my Gmail name would be associated with my YouTube name. Yes. Fortunately, even though I have my YouTube associated with a Gmail, they're kind of like separate accounts within the account. You click into one and then have to go into like the sub tier. No waving for help. Oh. I'm sorry, dude. That's going to be a painful, slow death. Nobody should deserve that. Well, you guys are all looking in completely the wrong direction. Yeah, there's some RimWorld R Warcraft simulators. Reckon about there. Here it comes. Oh, of course you hide somewhere I can't see. Now the plane didn't come close enough to close glasses. Noise anyway. Here comes one though. Oh, right through the kidney. Oh no, yeah, kidney. Sorry, I saw on the left it said empty lung. I was like, that's not his lung. What are you on about? Oh wow. Thanks, YouTube. Malakath Skadi is now live playing Sniper Elite 4, testing new stream stuff. It only took you 50 minutes? there was an extra person just there. Right, adjustment 100. Wind isn't bad. Is it possible to get a 2-for-1 bullet kill? Oh, yes. And it rewards you for it as well. That one's not going to be quick either.
This guy's a target.
There he is. I knew there was one more in that. Alright, he's 100 away, but that wind is strong. Hey, Chad. I'm testing out my new lights. Whee! Come on, plane. Guessed slightly wrong. Chad, you had a chance to look at oh god, what's it called? 10 Miles to Safety. I wasn't sure if that was your kind of game or not. I think the video went up yesterday. It's 4-player drop-in co-op, which is why I ask. Come on, planes. I'm tempted to just start shooting regardless, but I know that does give you away. Oh, someone running around up there as well now. Here comes one. We'll just take him out at the same time. You know what? Let's go loud. Whoa! Yeah, that's where I used to be, guys. What are you going to do about it? Here he comes, brave soul number 1. Taking all them bullets. Now we have a little present to just leave here. And now we wait. Yeah, I got the overlay through Stream Elements. I quite like it. It doesn't work too well with the HD60's software, so I'm having to use OBS, but it's getting the job done. Where are the grenades? What lights did I get? Let me find them. Ones that are considerably cheaper than Elgato's crap. Basically, I got 2 lights, stands, a carry case, and a remote for cheaper than the price of one Elgato light. Hang on a minute. I see an opportunity here. Stick to your leg. Oh no, what's going to happen? Front flip, that's what. They're really bright as well. This is so the key light is on 30% and the fill light is on 22% brightness. They are really bright.
Reckon I've half-inched all I can.
Dum 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 dum. Now there is I have got some silenced ammo for this gun, although it's not as good as the actual silenced rifle. But it reduces the range, I think.
Oh, there it is.
Can I pick up my own booby trap again? I don't remember. Yes.
Very helpful.
Sneak back around here. What's my favorite YouTube video I've made? I still like the one where I think it was Mount and Musket. It was like one of the last Mount and Musket events. And it was like a fort with a moat around it. And we had a huge contingent of cadets. And we were all around this little low wall, kind of like the little low walls in this, around the outside of the fort. And me and all the cadets stood up and charged to take the initial volley. And then everyone else came in behind. That was good. The other one I really like more because it actually made me look half decent as opposed to me spending the whole time just, you know, commanding. Was I remember doing one of the siege events where I insisted on playing only first person for the entire event, or at least the attacking side of it. I think I got from the spawn to their flag in one life and killed several people on the way. That was fun. Of course, there's also the one where I go in and murder Chad because he's playing bagpipes, but... Hey, Austin. You haven't really missed too much. I'd started this a lot later than I usually would, and it's mostly just to test out the new lights, the new software. Yeah, Chad's favorite video will be one of the many times his team killed me, I'm sure. Yeah, he's just admitted it in chat. He team killed me on this map. It's, oh, I see one running across the field. Back of my head. Oh, God, that's going to be me, isn't it? Next thing I know, boom. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I'm on Harry plane. Here it comes. Nope, not close enough. Oh, that didn't go amazingly well. He's coming to find me, guys. I don't think he is.
Du kannst weglaufen, aber du kannst dich nicht verstecken. Bitte auf Deckung. Deckschütze.
Probably go back to the regular ammo. See if he actually comes and investigates my little whistle. He does. Foolish. Oh. Oh. Um. Huh? What's that? Yeah, knife for elite is back. I like that. He couldn't see me if I was in the bush, but through the bush, absolutely fine. Do, 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 do. Whoop, I'm getting spotted from behind. Time to leave. Why is it still giving me the rock? Come on, fellas. Come say hi.
Nehme seine Position ein. Wunderbar. Ist er noch da? Es gibt nur einen Weg, das herauszufinden.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Just there. Ooh. Unfortunate, buddy. Now they're confused as to where I am, apparently. Hey, Mac. Oh, look at that little sponsor logo you got there. Glorious. I'm liking this. I'm just looking at the stats. Been streaming an hour and 12, 0 dropped frames. Here he comes. Oh, what was that?
Bin noch am Suchen. Ich finde dich, Schütze.
And the last one. Come on, stick your head round.
Tot.
Yeah, he's dead. So are you.
I won't find anything else here.
Yeah, so just talking about what perks you could give people. So currently there's not really any perks for the YouTube side of things. I've got some perks for the Patreon. They get early access to the Napoleon Total War series. I am debating, well, I was debating putting it up on YouTube as there's like a members only release thing, but it highlights the fact it's there to everyone else and sort of goes, nah, you can't watch this. Go subscribe, you cheap bastard. And I'm like, no, that's not what I want, guys. It's like, I don't want you jamming in everybody's faces that if they were paying money, they could get things earlier. It's like, it's a thank you for the people who have decided to pay something, not a guilt trip for the rest of them. There should be emotes already. I believe Mac can do that one. I was going to put one, see if I can somehow get a picture of the dog in because he seems to feature quite regularly. Yeah, I tried to make the subs at like sensible levels as well. I think the first tier is the lowest that YouTube actually lets me put it. I mean, if people have ideas for emoticons, emojis, whatever you want to call them, then do let me know and I'll see about getting it made. I think, given where we are, I'm going to go back to the suppressed ammo for a little bit. Well, that's an unfortunate place to stop. How many bullets do you need, Sunshine?
Get better acquainted. This is for the Arcadia. Chum.
Hey, creepy 3002, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Now, the guys in chat, did you hear that noise? Yep, good. Okay. I believe if anyone ever does a super chat, it should now also read those out, which I'm sure will backfire horribly at some point. But got to keep things interesting. Right. We'll lob that there. And then stab, stab.
It would seem there's nothing more to find.
Did I fix the issue where I couldn't hear it? Yes. So I'm now using a completely different bit of software, which has more options. You'll also notice, actually, hang on, if I pause this quickly. So for anyone who'd been there before the stream started, you would have seen this screen. You might notice that the countdown timer actually counts down in like 1 or 2 seconds at a time now, as opposed to jumping 15 at a time where it freezes up. Although I am noticing the chat isn't coming up as an overlay on it, which it was meant to. It was meant to come up on this one as well, but never mind. We'll go back to that another time. I'll sort that out off stream. Oh yeah, the right up the top, the health thing has gone down because somebody subscribed. So that's working as well. Good. Good, good, good. It's all coming together. Pretty sure that safe is upstairs. I'm just not sure how to get there. Possibly up this tower. Hey, Mac. Does it do it?
Zoom Zoom, a handy tool for making fun of Chadman.
Yay! Break in there. Everyone keeps some suppressed ammo and a mine. Yeah, clearly you just always keep those in there. Alright, now we've got to go down into this town.
The letter talks about someone called Kessler. Name sounds familiar.
Must remember I've still got the suppressed ammo in. I'm actually using OBS.live, which is Stream Elements OBS. The only thing Streamlabs does better that I've seen so far is they let you have the chat from the chat up on the screen. Stream Elements doesn't seem capable of doing that for YouTube. But I just have Stream Elements as the background and then the Streamlabs chat in front of it. I mean, you can have both. There's nothing stopping you. Hey, buddy. Must be behind something. Just at the last second he dodged. There we go. Oh, Super Chat's 50 characters. That's disappointing. I don't think that's something I can change. I mean, that said headshot. I think that was in the neck. See, I thought it was going to be the windpipe, but then I would have expected it to go through and hit the spinal column, and it didn't.
Message ends.
That's him down. Ah. Depends on the amount you donate, more money, more characters. I mean, that's a bit of a shady deal from YouTube, in my opinion. But, alright, I guess. Oh, the whistle of choice. Of course.
Macht euch unsichtbar!
Dentist. Oh yeah, YouTube get a cut of everything. But, you know, when's that been any different? Patreon get a cut of Patreon. Everyone gets a cut of something, or they wouldn't set up the service in the first place. I mean, Stream Elements have a tip jar. I think it's down in that corner thing. There's a link. I'm not even sure if I've bothered to put the link in the description. I think they don't take a cut themselves, but when you go to cash it out, maybe it's through PayPal, and then PayPal will take a cut. But someone always gets some of the money. Where do we think the next guy's going to be? I'm guessing up there. No, I threw this stream together a bit, like sort of on a rush, so it's not got my usual description down the bottom. Oh no.
Can you guys hear that helicopter question mark at?
Well, that didn't work very well. I know what you were going for. Which would work on Twitch. I've seen other people do it, but I suspect you'd need to put spaces between them, but even that's just speculating. I wouldn't recommend you spending money to try. That's the other thing I still need to work on for the stream, is a source of copyright-free music I can play in the background. Not necessarily for when I'm playing games like this, but when the stream's starting up and when I'm changing games and, you know, those kind of deals. Now I think there's like a cave network over here. Go on, Blood and Gore. What's the stream need? More Papa. Yeah, I think he's possibly asleep on the bed at the moment. So I'd be a bit reluctant to go wake him up. Maybe at the end of the stream, because I'll have to let him out downstairs to go pee before bed. Otherwise he'll get me up at 4 in the morning. I'll grab him and stick him on camera then. One thing I'd like is like this way. I can't have the camera go any further this way because you start seeing the curtains and then the curtains don't blue screen out. But that way, you know, so this is all still blue wall. So you should be able... I should be able to see that, but for some reason the camera input on OBS is only a like a square as opposed to a widescreen, and I don't know why. Liver. What do we have here? I'll have those. And there's a nice stack of guns all along here for ammo. Couple of landmine. Bit of other stuff I don't need. Bit conscious there's a lot of stuff and not a lot of people. So the map implies there's one down here and then one up behind me. I'll go for this one first because it's straight ahead and to the right. I think he's out on the pier from what I remember. I don't remember if you can creep around down there and get a shot on him. Alright, Chad's off. See you later, Chad. Make sure you check out the 10 miles to safety thing, because I'm like 60-70% sure you'll like it, but have a look. See what you think.
No more. Suppose that'll do.
I saw a head then. There's definitely another one down on the beach down here. In you come. What could it possibly be? I see the officer up on the thing now.
What do we have here?
Oh, there goes the spine. Yeah. And his little buddy on the dock is completely oblivious. So he can have a party time. How can we get up there? That looks like a route. Alright. We're going into these tight spaces where I might need to make a snapshot. So, back to the suppressed ammo. I definitely need to stream at this time of day more. There's a lot more of you guys around. Although I do notice 70% of you are not participating in chat at all. I mean, how can you pass up the chance to abuse Chad when he was here? It's rude. Hey, Zero. Things are getting interesting in the Napoleon series, by the way. I recorded episode 7 today. 6 is obviously out on Sunday. 8's going to be interesting. I'll leave it at that. And actually, some surprising stuff happened in this one. Although not through any of my doing. No, I haven't changed the Ice Bucket Challenge video. The only thing is I tie the hair up now. Because it gets slightly annoying sometimes. Oh no, not interesting in the invade Russia kind of way. Interesting in the AI's up to stuff kind of way. Nothing to do with what the commanders have requested. Although the Germany request poses some issues for a reason that I won't spoil. Yeah, that naval battle actually really annoyed me. I mean, I knew it was going to happen before I even started it, but that ship sailed straight at 4 of the largest ships in my fleet who were side on, upwind of it. So it tacked upwind whilst getting raked to hell by the 4 biggest ships in the British fleet and gave 0 shits. It lost a mast, sailed away, turned around, came back. Like, it should not have been going that fast. And it should have lost a lot more men. And like, Nelson got sniped cross map, but their admiral on that boat getting shot straight on lost nothing. Oh crap. Got distracted by French monk. Hey French. Dum 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 dum. Seriously, how many rounds do you want to take? Well, that didn't hit who I wanted it to hit. Huh. Not the traditional way to kill someone.
Now then, how best to deal with this one. Final curtain, buddy.
You got shot in the butt. Wow, that's unfortunate for him. Now I've got to escape Where's the nearest escape? Hmm. That's the nearest. That's possibly the safest. Sneaky Spanish Napoleonic outboard motors. Yes, definitely. I mean, if that had been naval action, they would not have even moved. That would have been, oh damn, we can't move at all. We're stuck here. Watch as we get utterly murdered. Instead, it was total war. Hey, look at us. We go the same speed. Whee! Where did I climb up this? There was a pipe that I climbed up, but I don't remember what that looks like. Yeah. Well, that was reckless. Oh, so okay. I will separate my two streams out into two types of streams. The Saturday streams are streams that I intend to turn into videos, and so I don't like really discussing things that aren't related to the game particularly in any real detail. You know, I'll mention things occasionally if they make sense, or if I can make them make sense by reading out the question and giving an answer. Streams like this where you've got all the overlay stuff up there and down there, these are just, hey, I'm chilling out with you guys, ask whatever the hell you like, I will give you an answer type question. Quiz, not quiz. Why did I say quiz? Because your question says quiz in it, I think. Those kinds of streams. So yeah, let's now let me get around to actually reading what you've said. Apparently on a quiz show, someone thought Anne Frank was a fictional character and the contestant is a teacher, a history teacher. I mean, it's bad, but at the same time, history's pretty large. I mean, I would pretty much go, oh my god, you call yourself a history teacher if you didn't know Napoleon was who Napoleon was, but history's a huge thing. There's a lot of history. Like, I'm pretty sure every American in here would be absolutely appalled at how little I know or care about the American Civil War. Everybody who's done... let me think. I'm not sure we actually covered Anne Frank at school. I know who Anne Frank is because I watched far too much History Channel growing up. I don't think we actually did Anne Frank as a thing at school, even though we covered World War II for a bit. They just didn't touch on that. We did the home front during the Blitz. And they never went beyond that. Like, it got up to there and then just stopped. And then they moved on to... What did they do? Oh no, that was the end of GCSE. Then it went on to A-level. And if you did A-level, you got to do the Agrarian Revolution, women's suffrage, and some other topics that were horribly uninteresting. So like, so uninteresting, I can't even remember what they were. Mate, no, I literally can't remember. It might have been colonial Africa. It was, you know, it definitely wasn't anything to do with the wars. And I think they got up to the Boer War and stopped. So that's why I didn't take A-level history, because the topics they covered were horribly not interesting to me. Oh yeah, we never did the US history at all. Like, I think we may have covered the Great Depression, but I think that was just a prelude to then talking about World War II. Oh yeah, nothing to do with Ireland is taught in British schools. Um, I do still enjoy that a large number of Americans seem to think they are the only people that have ever had a civil war. It's like the Civil War. It's like there's been a lot of civil wars. There's some going on at the moment. The Houthi rebels consider the civil war probably in is it Yemen? And some of them get really upset that you don't know their country's history to the degree that they do when they've spent 4 years looking at it probably. I mean, isn't oh yes, yeah, Syria's having a civil war, I guess. You don't really hear much about that at the moment because they're all busy focusing on Turkey slaughtering the Kurds. Austin says for him it was the Jacobites, World War One and Two, some stuff from William Wallace and Robert the Bruce. See, I don't actually know much about the Jacobites, so, but I have a vague enough appreciation that I would probably find it interesting. World War One and Two, obviously, that would be interesting for me. And William Wallace and Robert the Bruce and the whole Scotland thing at that period, that's interesting as well. So I probably would have taken history if I'd known those are the topics I would be doing. Unfortunately, the ones I were doing were farming revolution, yeah, and like women's suffrage. That one's interesting. I'll give you that one. But the agrarian revolution, no, just that's not how you get people to pick your subject. Oh, Mesopotamia, that's such a good topic. What's it called? Dan Carlin has a podcast series. I think it's called King of Kings, which covers the rise of Persia and all the things that come before it. Cyrus the Great and various other names I can't remember. All the way up to Alexander. That's a really good podcast to listen to. There's a few hours to it. You know, it's an investment of time, but it's pretty good. I know the proper historians don't particularly like him because he's not a historian, but he's pretty good for the audience he's targeting. Also, it's free on any of your standard podcast type things. Hardcore Histories is the series. If you want to look up some of the other stuff he's done, there's a whole load of thing about the Japanese mentality and how they went into World War II and the way they fought differently and just saw society differently. What else has he got? Oh, there's a really good one on the not the Huns, on the Mongols. Have I watched the TIK channel? I really don't get too much time to watch YouTube. I get to listen to podcasts because I can listen to them while I'm driving. But pretty much it's drive to work, do work, drive home from work, then hop on YouTube, eat dinner, spend time with my wife, or stream, depending what day it is, or to go to D&D. I don't really get too much time to watch YouTube videos to that extent. But then I always prefer playing games to watching games. Like, I'm not a massive TV watcher. Oh, there's a really good, what did I just say, Total? There's a really good Napoleonic book that I've got. I'm only partway through. There's my order history for Amazon. No, genius. Come on, Amazon. There it is. Battle Tactics of Napoleon and His Enemies, paperback. 16th of June 1997 by Brent Nosworthy. It's about £14. I'll post a link in the chat. Why? Oh, YouTube. Why did you just turn my link into my emoji? Nope. It won't let me post links. Okay. I'll put the name in because it might let me post that. I think my own channel is preventing me posting links. I can't type anything. It just comes up with my logo. Anything I type gets turned into my logo. What? I can type anything I like and it just immediately turns into my logo. Let me refresh this page. Something is obviously wonky. Right. Let's try it. You probably won't be able to, Mac, because I think I have it set so that people can't post links unless they're a moderator or me. There we go. I don't know what loop YouTube got itself stuck into there, but anything I typed just became an emote, which is ridiculous. But yes, that is a really good book. So where most books will go, take the Battle of Austerlitz, for example, they'll be like, oh, Napoleon advanced on the left and through the fog, he caught them by surprise and then they retreated. This one will delve into as much detail as the author could find and be like, this specific unit led by this specific person deployed in this formation and advanced to this position, and it starts discussing the different formation types the different armies used, and like how the British favored thinner lines and the French favored columns, but in detail with examples, with battle examples of the specific battle and the commander using it and why they were using it and what situation they're in. It's a really good book if you want the tactics of Napoleonic battles as opposed to the higher level strategy. Have I read Bernard Cornwell's Waterloo? No, I really should. There's a lot of Bernard Cornwell books I really should read though. I think I've read all of the Sharp books, but that's a different kind of thing. I should get around to reading the the Master and Commander type books as well. And seen the film. I haven't, it's on my list. I'm just going to pull up Google quickly. OBS webcam is square instead of widescreen. Right click on pick, transform fit to screen. No. Make sure the selected resolution in the properties. Let me. Do I want to risk doing that? Oh, hang on. Properties, resolution, custom. All right. Let's see. Properties. Resolution. Nope, won't let me. Oh, hang on. We got. Let me dive back into chat. Speaking of films, what would you say is the worst historical film ever? Ooh, worst historical. Oh, hang on. Might be able to get something going with the webcam here. Aha. Right. So we have a wider camera now. You just can't see it because it's huge. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want either. That's what I want. Okay, so let's play around here, shall we? What size do we want, fellas? Prop in that side because you don't want to see the curtain. I think that needs to go 1 pixel right and what is? There's nothing on. Oh, that's in game. I'm like, what's this? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, yay! Look, I can reach further now. Woo! In fact, yeah, let's have it all the way over there if I need it to be. Although, oh no, you can see part of my desk. Maybe, maybe we won't have it go that far. Yeah, that's desk. There we go. How's that look? Right, sorry. Back to the chat. Worst historical film. I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure there's a whole load of World War II ones that are just utter rubbish. Yeah, Patriot. Is Patriot the Mel Gibson War of Independence one? With the British guy with long hair. Is it the one I'm thinking of? Tavington? No, he's not got long hair, hasn't he? He's got the silly hat with the fur plume on it. That's why I think he's got long hair. Yeah, Tavington. Yeah, that was not great. Yeah, I just realized. So to me, when I click on the webcam, it puts a box around it, and I can start like dragging it around. But for you guys, you probably don't see that. You would have just seen me going. Right. It is rather late. 11 o'clock. And I don't have to be up tomorrow because I've actually got the day off work. We're off to a theme park. Interesting way of celebrating your anniversary, but it's going to be far more fun than a lot of things. You ever watched The Terror? I don't think I have. That's a point. I need to look up what this Bad Rats thing was as well. What is this? Physics puzzle game where rats finally get their bloody revenge on their new prisoners, the cats. Come up with creative solutions for each puzzle using physics. Okay. I mean, it's 79p. I wanted a fourth game for Saturday. Let's see, what does the review say? Um, I mean, it's mostly getting positive reviews, and then there's a few saying this is worse than a dumpster fire. Pros and bad rats, cons, bad rats. I don't even know what. I'll leave it there and investigate it more in the morning. But yes, so I will be streaming again on Thursday. It will be No Man's Sky, but what I am open to doing is taking suggestions on other games you guys would like to see for the Thursday streams, because they'll be like this one where it's just free form and chatty and, you know, not at all going up on YouTube later. So I don't have to worry about production qualities. Ah, Link, you've arrived just as I'm shutting down, I'm afraid. We were playing around getting things sorted out. Postal 2, I'm not even sure if that's allowed on YouTube. Pretty sure that's stuck behind an 18 rating of desperate proportions, isn't it? Let's have a look at, what's it called? Keymailer. What games are on offer at the moment? Interactivity, the interactive experience. No, I don't think so. Walking Zombie 2, I'm pretty sure that's a mobile game. Ooh. Strategic Mind the Pacific. I mean, it's got some keywords in it that pique my interest. Looks like you're doing naval battles on a hex-based map of the Pacific. Looks like you also control fighters and bombers and torpedoes. Obviously, launch from your carriers, as that was the major thing that went on in the Pacific Navy stuff. You decide which ships, submarines, and aircraft will constitute the bulk of your force. Manage your fleet between missions. Upgrade system. No pre-made DLC nonsense. Long-term support. Wow. Maybe Strategic Mind the Pacific will be making an appearance at some point. Hotline Miami. I've never actually looked into Hotline Miami properly. What is Hotline Miami? Isn't there a second one as well? I mean, I can already tell this is stuck behind a massive age rating thing. Also, Steam, how do you not know my birthday by now? Come on. Oh, I have seen this. Forged of Blood, I wanted to like it. The AI bugged me. That whole, where are you hiding? Oh, look, you were meant to ambush me from behind on the bridge, but you got stuck and ran around in circles for 6 turns. And that first bit in the castle where they just ran up the wall and jumped up and down, jumped up and down, jumped up and down. Combined with the excessive amounts of reading, I want to like it. I just can't quite bring myself to like it. Did I ever finish Battlefleet Gothic 2? No, because it was horribly unbalanced. As soon as you hit the Eldar fleet, it's just like, get screwed. I mean, maybe they fixed it by now, but it put me off quite a bit. Is it still in beta? I don't think Forged of Blood is in beta. I think it's actually fully released. Got me intrigued now. I'm gonna have to go look. No Steam, I don't want Football Manager 2020. Yeah, it doesn't say it's early access. I think as far as they're concerned, it's released, but there's ongoing support. Yes, I am tired. I'm sorry. My relationship with football is interesting. So up there, I have possibly 20 to 25 trophies from playing football as a teenager. So, I like football. I don't like watching football. I like playing football. Oh, Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl is so good, but you need the people in comms to hear the rage and the salt. That series we played where I ended up with the halflings was quite possibly one of the funniest moments ever, where we went up against Wintercase goblins and beat the living crap out of them as halflings. He lost so many people and he was so salty about it. It was glorious. Is this? Yeah, yep. That's still see through. Good stuff. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call that there. So we'll chuck this up. Just so I can disconnect the webcam. And I will say thank you very much for coming. Mac, thanks again for all of those stream chats. You're awesome. I hope you've been spotting your name at the end of all of the videos. And I hope to see some of you on Thursday. And I know Saturday morning's more of an ask because it's a really inappropriate time for anybody that's not in Europe. And even then, early morning Saturday is a bit weird. But it's when I can stream. So that's what you get. Anyways, thank you for watching. Also, the other reason to possibly not worry too much about Saturday morning is I need to do Lumina, and Lumina's puzzles are getting silly. I think, actually, let me look up. How long did the last one take? The last Lumina puzzle took me 45 minutes. And that wasn't me sitting there going, oh, I wonder what I need to do. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll try this. For the vast majority of it, I knew exactly what I needed to do. It just took that long to actually do it. So I can't imagine what the last couple of puzzles are going to be like, because I'm fairly sure we're near the end of the game. And I've had a message from the devs telling me the last puzzle is extremely difficult for anybody with color blindness. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Anyway, thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.